Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. No, it's been a minute, sorry, I've been super busy. If you guys have been missing me, which thanks, I'm way more active over on TikTok and Instagram. So if that is something you want to see, or if you want to see more of me, because, you know, I'm so entertaining, you can go over there. But anyways, we're back with more old sketchbook, because I didn't realize when I was filming all of these that I filmed, like, a lot. And actually, there's more. So I was thinking I was just gonna finish up these, and then we'll move on. But I hope these are entertaining to you guys, and let me know in the comments what you think, and tell me if I've improved, but be nice. I think I've improved, and that's what's important. Anyways, so, yeah, there's not really much to say other than let's just kind of, you know, get right into all these old sketches again. Obviously, another example of why the sketchbook was not meant to be a sketchbook. Look at that bleed. It's not a terrible drawing. This is definitely based off of Kirishima from My Hero Academia with his, like, bandana and stuff. It doesn't really look like him, but it's definitely based off of him. But the bleed is so bad, oh my god. Oh my gosh, wow, we're getting into, well, let's see, 2016? Yes, I watched My Hero Academia when it came out, and I'm still watching it. I feel so old. Also, it's ending soon. I'm gonna have an existential crisis. I feel like I have more memories of this show existing than not, and, like, airing, and that's really, like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe it's ending. Anyways, I definitely posted this. I think this was when I was starting to post, like, on TikTok and stuff. So this is definitely out there. I don't hate it. I think the hand is pretty solid. But yeah, I definitely used, like, Sharpie to color this in, so that's why it's bleeding so bad. Okay, I have to cover this because I don't know how YouTube feels about this particular hand position and face position, so I'm gonna cover that. But I have discovered blending pencils, I think. Maybe not. I might just be, like, coloring. But I've discovered shading at the very least, which is really nice. So obviously we had to do Dobby because Dobby's been my obsession since a long time ago. And this one was just me creating a character. Pretty cool gas mask, not gonna lie. For my first gas mask ever, not terrible. I don't mind it. Also am just noticing he's, like, slightly cross-eyed. So, or he has maybe a lazy eye. This was 100% a TikTok. 100%. You know, it's not too bad. I kind of drew Shinso not terribly, but, yeah, I got really, I guess I don't want to say good, because, I don't know, good is not the right word, but I got pretty decent at, like, being able to replicate the characters and being like, oh yeah, that's definitely this character from My Hero Academia. A lot of My Hero Academia is coming up, guys. I don't think you're ready. Oh, yep, there we go. To no one's surprise, we got more Denki. I really liked Denki. I mean, I still do, but at this point, I liked him more than I think other characters, which is interesting to say. This is supposed to be Light Yagami, but I don't think it looks anything like him other than maybe his, like, slight menacing look. Yeah, I don't know. It was supposed to be him, but y'all tell me if it actually looks like him. We got some Bakugo facial expressions. Honestly, really don't mind this one and this one. And again, we're reaching a point where I believe most of this art is actually posted online, which is kind of embarrassing because I don't think it's actually very good, but whatever. This one can go, you know, can go away. That one's fine, but those ones are not too bad. I was definitely looking at references, though. There's no way I pulled that out of my head. We got more Bakugo, because I did and still do have a problem. Also, we have very, very, very early versions of my, like, VTuber design. I think I've talked about it before on this channel, but my VTuber design is actually a humanoid creature that I've had in my mind for a long time, and you guys are kind of seeing that. But, yeah, so it's been around for a while. I just kind of, you know, hammered out the details with them for my design, but the actual idea of the creature has been around for a long time. This one has a different tail, but other than that, this is all the same. I guess the horns are slightly shaped different, but also I really loved butterflies. Still do, but maybe not quite as much. This one might be a little difficult to show, but this was me, again, going through another crisis of realizing that I didn't know how to draw any kind of like backgrounds or like anything that just wasn't humans, essentially. So this is me trying. Honestly, I think I kind of popped off with the flower coloring because, I don't know, I think they look pretty good. But yeah, yet another one. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's like leaves here, and then there's like little flower buds here, and then there's full flowers, or half bloom, then full flowers, and then they're falling. I think I was trying to do like some sort of like season thing, but I don't know. Flowers aren't too sucky, I think. One surprise, we have more My Hero Academia fan art. Wow! This was, I think I saw a video of like, what if the Denki Bakugo Kiri gang was, you know, like in modern AU / like a biker gang-ish. So I think this was kind of my take on it, because, you know, we got the dog tags, we got the choker, and the very mean expression. Yeah, anyways, this is also definitely posted. Also, don't know why the M is falling off. That shirt would bother me in real life if that's how it was made. But, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. The body position isn't horrible. I kind of wish Kiri's face wasn't like that, but beggars can't be choosers. I just call this the My Hero Academia sketchbook because, dear lord. So this is, I don't know if anyone was on TikTok in 2020, but there was a trend going around where it was like My Hero Academia characters with their like quirk overusage. So like if they used their quirk too much, like what would happen? So Kirishima's, he's like cracking, I suppose, and then Bakugo's, he just has, it's supposed to be like charcoal burn marks, but it kind of just looks like I scribbled on him with black, so, you know. But, and then I suppose it needed to have a split down the middle, because I couldn't just do one thing of Kirishima and one thing of Bakugo. No, they had to be together. This is also almost 100% posted somewhere online. I still don't really mind it. I was really proud of these gears. I remember being really proud of these gears. Also, the mask is not too bad. But yeah, it's definitely posted somewhere. Alright, so moving right on to... So I believe this was me trying to do like a AU where Bakugo's like a dad, and then this is his kid, and he's like, oh, look at the fireworks in your hand, basically. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It was 2016. Cut me a little slack here, okay? But I'm actually really happy with this one right here. So, if you guys don't know, this is from Hunter x Hunter. I won't spoil where this is from or, like, what's happening. But, I'm actually still pretty proud of this. This is a pretty complicated character. Like, obviously you can see there's a lot going on. And I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty, for my skill level at the time, I don't mind it. Also, I kind of did like, you can see what I did, but I do kind of like how I shaded, I suppose, his face. His face is pretty good. Gosh, I'm gonna skim through these next ones because I'm not happy with them, but this is, again, more My Hero Academia. And, yeah. It's definitely on my TikTok, I'm not gonna lie. So if you're really curious, you can go find it. But yeah, I don't think I did a great job with these side profiles. I feel like it started out pretty decent and then it just deteriorated. Although, I don't know, Tokoyami's not too bad. But he also is a bird head, so you know what? I shouldn't really... This is also definitely the first time I drew some of these characters, like Mina and Momo, so... Yeah. Alright, we're getting into, like, definitely shading and blending and just using more colors. And I don't mind it. This one's not bad. You guys are going to see a lot more, specifically blue butterflies. And I should probably give a little context on that. So basically, I read... Oh gosh. I read this fanfic, and it was definitely on Wattpad. I read this fanfic about Davi, basically, and he had the power to make things out of his fire. Like he could recreate images of things with his fire. And one thing he liked to do to communicate with the main character of this fanfic was to make butterflies out of his flames to, like, because he was still a villain in this, so it was like his way of telling them to, like, go meet him, or like telling him he's, like, there or whatever. Anyways, so if you see more blue butterflies, this is why. I honestly don't mind this drawing, not much at all. I mean, for what I had, like, you know, tools wise, but also skill wise, I really think it's not bad. I'm gonna also skim through this, but I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. Also, this was before Davi's scars were, like, revealed, because for a really long time we didn't actually know what his scars looked like under his shirt. All we knew was his arms were scarred and, like, this area of him was scarred. So, that's why it's probably inaccurate, because we didn't know for a really long time. Also, I don't know, I think I just drew a skull and I was like, oh, you know, it'd be cool adding, like, Bakugo's little thingies. I don't know. Okay, I'm also gonna go quickly through this because it's kind of embarrassing, but this was, this was when the AU of Kirishima being a dragon and Bakugo being, like, the barbarian just recently, like, came out. It was when people were like, oh my god, look at this AU! Anyways, so that's what this is. I made him more dragony than, you know, I think he probably was. I honestly kind of like this piece, so it's not terrible. And then I did like an angel and devil thing. I don't know why I made Kirishima the devil, because, or I guess not devil, but like demon? I don't know. We're not gonna talk about that one. Okay, so this was, I don't even really 100% know what this was, or like what my thought process was behind this. I think I just wanted to do something like cool and colorful, so I did this. I don't know, it's not terrible, but it could use some work. Although, you know, like, coloring this and, like, shading this with what I had was a little difficult. So it looks actually a lot better on the camera than it does in person, which I guess I'm kind of grateful for. This is also posted, for sure. I actually still really like this. I think I did look at a reference for this, but I still really like this, and this is the gender fluid flag as handprints. Still really like that. I don't know. I think it was pretty good, actually. I don't mind this either. I mean, it's kind of a little bit disproportionate, but I was kind of just figuring out, like, how to do bodies that are not just rectangles, so, you know, learning process. This was Pride Month. We love it. I actually kind of still like this. It's not too bad. I kind of screwed up with the coloring over here, but I honestly really don't mind this. Also, if you're wondering why everyone is the same skin tone, it's because I literally had 2 pencils for skin tone, and that was it. I had the base color and then the shading color that I used, and that was it. So if you're ever wondering why everyone is the same skin tone, that's why, because I only had 1 skin tone. And finally, we have blending pencils. Look at that. I obviously was really nervous at first, so there's not like a lot of blending. I just kind of retraced over the lines to kind of smudge them, but there's not a ton of blending happening here yet, but this was like my first attempt. I also was definitely using the wrong kind of pencil. I don't know if you guys are familiar with traditional art, but a lot of lead pencils are really hard to blend because they just don't bleed, I suppose. They just don't, you know, leave residue. Graphite pencils are a lot better to blend, and I did not have graphite pencils, so I was working with what I had. Also, there's this little doodle right here. This is the last drawing in this whole book. There's nothing else. It's all blank after this. I don't know why I got so close to finishing this, and I just didn't. But hand practice worked as well as you would think it would, but Yep, that's literally the whole sketchbook. Look at that. That was all those. I mean, I skipped a few because some of them were just like not worth the time, but yeah, that was this whole sketchbook. Oh boy, yeah, that was, it was a little better than the last sketchbook, probably because I was older, but yep, that's the sketchbook. Alright, and that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. There is probably more where that came from if you guys want, and as I said in the intro, there are more drawings and I'll probably just finish it up. Also, keep an eye out for some speed paints coming out, and probably a fusion because I haven't done that in so long and I miss it. So probably those videos coming out in not too long. But anyways, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as I said, I am way more active on, Instagram and TikTok, so if you want to see more of me and you miss me because my uploads of every couple days is not enough, I'll be over there. And also the donation on my Instagram is still going strong, so if you guys would like to check that out, go do that. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope to see you next time, and yeah, bye guys.